Guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, as you can see here, I have a 328 in front of me, and believe it or not, I just bought this at the airport right before the guy took off to move to another state. I don't even know what to say. The dude literally said he was about to leave it on the side of the road if nobody bought it, because he's moving, he's never coming back. So this is officially our new 328 on the channel. We're not sure we're doing anything yet. We don't know if we're gonna sell it or flip it or give it to my cousin Richard, who, as you guys know, crashed his E90. But it is a 2010 328 LCI 6-speed manual. So that's what caught my eye. It was a 6-speed manual, and you don't see those very often. So I thought, you know what, we might as well try to buy this. He was moving today, so he was slow as could be on replying, but he said, meet me at the airport, it's yours. We showed up. The pictures were a lot better. The pictures did not look like this. They were a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna guess it's how he bought the car, and he might have, you know, beat it up over time. But 228 Sulev, $1,500. I can't complain. But like I said, he said he was literally about to leave it at the airport. So I'm gonna try to get this home. Hopefully not get pulled over. Hopefully not break anything. And we'll start diving into this thing. So stay up there for that. 328. Holy cow! I can't even believe we just got it so cheap. For 6-speed, clean title too. I don't like to buy salvage titles. Nothing wrong with them, but I just like to buy them. So we have 0 miles to empty, not a single gallon in the tank. So I gotta see if I can make it out of here, out of the airport to the gas station, and yeah, we'll drive this home and see what happens. We made it back, and we took about an hour-long drive home down to from like the airport down to where I live. So it was an hour-long drive, and I had to drive this car down here whether I wanted to or not. So it made it down here, no issues. It didn't overheat. It didn't have any weird no lights, any of that. Not a single light on the dash. I had the check engine light, and no, I had the TPMS light for a minute, and then it went away. And then besides that, basically nothing wrong, which is pretty insane, but it goes to speak for these 328s. These things could be rock solid, or they could be, you know, your worst nightmare. And but 328s, they are prone to be a little more reliable. They do have some Vanos issues. They do have the typical leaks, belt tensioner, stuff like that. But for the most part, they're pretty darn good. So this one made it here, 140,000 miles. No lights on the dash, no weird noises. A little bit of like a slight chatter from the transmission, it sounds like. So we might pop the transmission apart to look at the clutch and the flywheel, see if it needs it soon. It didn't affect the actual drivability, but it does make the slightest chatter. But it might already have like an aftermarket one where somebody replaced it with a cheap aftermarket one, and they might have gone lightweight or single mass instead of dual mass. Sorry about that. So we got this thing running. This thing drove here fine. Let me tell you guys what exactly is wrong with it real quick. As far as issues, we actually need to replace, or we need to address our the e-brake does not work. So we turn the car off, put it in first gear, and let off the clutch, so it kind of stays put. Luckily where we live, there's not a lot of hills, so it doesn't really need a strong e-brake, just enough so it doesn't roll back and forth, which it almost couldn't. It needs that. It possibly needs a valve cover gasket. I think it is leaking alongside a little bit. Might need the valve cover. I'll pop it apart, see if I can see any cracks, or see if it hasn't been replaced in the past. The belt tensioner is good. The belt is good. I probably do the tensioner just as a precautionary thing, just because it's only 50-60 bucks. And then probably do an oil change. Possibly I'll look over all the coolant hoses. I didn't see any that looked like they were leaking. So we have the e-brake. The suspension is a little bouncy, a little soft. I think the front's a little softer than the rear, so we need to replace the suspension. And then also it just has like this little, it's like pushed in here, the bumper, but it's almost like they did it on purpose, if you can kind of tell. I don't know what that is, but that's really it. It doesn't need much as far as maintenance or anything like that. So not bad, not bad. Actually came with an extra rear rotor, 2 subs, and some eBay carpet. So this thing's obviously not at my house, it's at my cousin's house. He actually ended up buying this. I picked it up just because, like I said, it was a good deal, $1,500 for a 6-speed 328. So I bought it, mentioned it to him. He does want it, so this is officially his. He paid us for it. He doesn't know how to drive manual, so we have to teach him how to drive manual. And then besides that, I still have a 328, so it's reliable. And yesterday, I took off one of the wheels to look at the shocks real quick, and this is actually an X-Drive. So they either debadged it, they debadged it from there and the rear trunk. So I didn't know it was an X-Drive. So this is all-wheel drive. So ideally, we probably want a rear-wheel drive just because they're easier. You don't have to worry about transfer case issues or any of the axle issues in the front. But since all-wheel drive, we'll take it. 6-speed manual. Transmission shouldn't fail soon. And then you'll have it good for the rain or rain or sunshine. So yeah, he's probably we already have a game plan. We're probably gonna polish the headlights, get a new bumper possibly, unless we can repair that perfectly, get new grill pieces, possibly get new wheels. He's going to wrap it red only because the whole car has been painted horribly with like some spray paint. This is a clean title, so it kind of doesn't matter what the outside looks like because it's a clean title. So we'll just wrap it red, stick with the red on black theme, and then have a pretty clean car for, for $1,500 on top of whatever he spends for like $400 for wrap and whatever little mods he does. We already got 4 black door panels. We're looking for more interior bits, and we're gonna do pretty sweet stuff to this, just as much as we can do to make it clean. Kind of redemption for his white one, because you guys saw he crashed that white one. So now he has all-wheel drive, so he can't crash, and then he has an LCI, so it's almost a win-win. So first thing we're gonna do, like I said, wrap it, possibly either find a front wheel because these are 2 different wheels, or find a new set. Take this ridiculous spoiler off. It's like you can kind of see where it's red underneath, and they bolted it on the actual trunk, so it's gonna have holes. So we have to pull this off, fill the holes, and then he already has a carbon fiber spoiler from his last car, so that'll be there. Like I said, the car will be red, so it's gonna be pretty sweet daily, and I'm excited to try to build this thing to be as clean as it can be. 140,000 mile, 328, 2011, and it should come out pretty clean. So that's it. Got this car $1,500. Dude was at the airport. Thought I'll let you guys know. I thought it was a pretty funny story. I have no idea how we got so lucky and sketched out at the same time, but regardless, here's the new build for my cousin and a new little quick build for the channel. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.